Yo, with the lit read. What's up with the family, man? What's up with the family? Let me see. I think I need to do this. Let me do this. Question and answer. No, I don't want that. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want that. Let's do this. Hit. Bam. Ta-da. Ta-da with the lit read. Sitting there watching golf. Kiki, what's going on, Kiki? Kiki left the first comment. Okay. Shout out to Kiki. Detroit, stand up. Yeah, Detroit, stand up. What's going on, Kiki? You know what? Hey, you know what? I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even get a chance to watch the fights yesterday. I saw the replays of I just saw the highlights. I saw the highlights I saw the highlights of Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois. I did see that. I did see he knock him out. I did see him stop him. You know, hey, shout out to Tony. Tony from the shot. Salute. She said, "What's good, Coach?" Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, Green Eyes P in the building. Just want to do a quick pop up, man. I'll be flying back. Be flying back later on today. We got not the interviews. I got the interview out the way, so I did the Brian Norman Jr. interview. So I knocked that out. We got it in. We got some good questions in, and I just made everything relative to what's going on right now, for what's for the narrative that's being pushed out there, by Dollar Bill, by Bill Haney. So to let y'all know, cause Bill, now this is the thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but any fighter that fights on a Riyadh season card, a fight on Turkey Al-Sheikh card, there's VADA tested. I don't know if y'all know that. There's VADA tested. When you sign a contract, VADA is included in it, right? It's VADA tested. I think what Bill was saying was he didn't make that clear. And he made it seem like, oh, these guys are trying to cheat. They not signed up for VADA. That's not true. That's not true at all. The Norman was signed up for VADA. Is signed up for VADA. So you got something called VADA, and then you got VADA 365. VADA 365 is something totally different. So my thing was, hold on, let me turn this down. Y'all bear with me one moment. I gotta turn this down. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me one moment. Hold on. Y'all hold on. All right, so my thing was, so that was being pushed. Both fighters signed up for VADA. Devin Haney signed up for VADA, but he also signed up for VADA 365. The VADA 365 is something different. So VADA is that you only fight. VADA is VADA when you get ready to fight VADA is you only have to drug test for that fight. So you may have 8 weeks to the drug test. You may have 12 weeks to drug test for the fight, or you may have 4 months. The way they had it set up, and now again, this is what's set up in the contract with Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. The drug testing start August the 1st. So from August all the way to November when they have their fight. I think they fight November 22nd. November 22nd in Saudi Arabia. That's how it was set up. Bill Haney came with something himself. Like, no, we want you to do what Devin Haney is doing. Now, that's not in the contract. The only question I had was, I'm like, okay, cool. If that's, here you go, cuz, you know. Yeah. What the only question I had was, I'm like, well, okay, well, Bill, if you wanted to be part of 365, why you didn't ask Turkey this in the contract? That's not in their contract. So the way I'm taking it, the way I took it, and I've seen several interviews of what Bill was saying on the Boxing Voice and stuff, and the channels that rock with Bill like that, you know what I mean? Shout out to them. They making it seem like, oh, this dude is, he's trying to avoid body testing. That wasn't true. That was a lie. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, that was a lie. So, you know what I mean? So I just wanted, so we got that, but we got all that cleared up. So this is gonna be a good interview. This is gonna be, when y'all's here, it's gonna be a good interview. You know what I mean? I asked him pretty much everything you can ask him, for the most part. And he can get ready to fight. You know what I mean? So and guess what? He ended up caving, and he ended up signing up yesterday for VADA 365. So not only is he signed up for VADA under the contract with Turki Al-Sheikh that him and Devin Haney signed, but he did what Bill Haney wanted him to do. Okay, you want me to sign up VADA 365? Because he don't want them to try to pull out of the fight. He said, okay, I signed up for it. He did it yesterday. Did it yesterday. Did it yesterday, so. As a matter of fact, he did it yesterday. Did it yesterday right when I was interviewing him. You get what I'm saying? I think he did it that day. He did it either before the interview. Yeah, he did it before the interview, now that I think about it. So, it is what it is. James Ross say he's a liar. He's not drug testing 365. You're killing me. It doesn't matter who you are. It's just for boxing. I mean, that's what they're saying. They're saying that, I think Bill is saying that VADA 365 is supposed to be something different from basically VADA 365 is year-round testing, whether you're fighting or you're not fighting. VADA is supposed to be for when you sign up for a fight. When you get ready, let's say man, you get ready to fight each other. Okay, for that fight, I'm a drug test. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, shout out to Keto. Keto, what's going on, fam? I think you know over here. Shout out to Jew Glizzy. Jew Glizzy, what's going on, fam? Jew Glizzy. Clayton, that's ridiculous. He the champ. Don't let the Haneys dictate the fight. I mean, it is what it is, fam. I mean, so he ended up doing the 365 on top of the bottle, on top of that, so for the fight. Now again, VADA 365 is not in the contract with Turki Al-Sheikh. So my thing is, why you just didn't negotiate that with Turki Al-Sheikh? Say, hey, look, man, we want VADA 365 in order to make this fight happen. That's not what they did. Turki Al-Sheikh is the one putting the money up. There's no A side, B side. Turki Al-Sheikh is the A side. And as long as they're doing everything according to the contract, but Turki Al-Sheikh says to do, that's fine. Bill Haney doing some other stuff. He said that's quite a joint you got in your ear. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to burn it in a minute. This is pretty good. You get what I'm saying? So I'm waiting on Ali. I'm waiting on Ali at Casino. For to be hooking up with them later on. Ali and Casino. He said if I'm any of the young lions who are champions, I wouldn't fight Pacquiao because it's a lose-lose situation. Yeah, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see the Pacquiao, man. I didn't even see the Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao and Mario Bros. I didn't see that fight. I didn't see any of the fights yesterday. I did see the Alexander Usyk. I saw the highlights of Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois. I saw my main man Usyk stop him. So yeah. Yeah, look like Pauline got one. Yeah, get him out of here. Create another account. I know you will. Call Pauline, let's see, can you break the record today? Warn them. If they trolling, they spamming, get them out of here. Create another account. I know you will. You waste your time trolling me, fam. You ain't gonna do nothing but get blocked. We're going to the block party. That's what we do. We got something called the block party over here. You get to have you some fun. Let's see. Yeah, she got him out of here. Who's next? He said Usyk whooped Dubois with ease. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because, hey, Mike J, a lot of people were saying that, okay, well, Dubois, he really won the first fight with Usyk. He caught him with the body shot. And so Usyk came back and just dispelled all of that. So that body shot stuff where he really won the first fight, he got knocked out. As a matter of fact, Alexander Usyk beat every fighter in the UK. He ran through the UK. He beat what's the cruiserweight that's over there? When he was at cruiserweight, Tony Bellew, He beat Tony Bellew. He knocked him out. He beat Derek Chisora. I think that was his first or second fight at heavyweight. He beat Anthony Joshua twice. He beat Tyson Fury twice. He beat Daniel Dubois twice. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's really nothing else for him to do. And this is why I got Alexander Usyk, my pound for pound #1 fighter. Moved up from cruiserweight, two division world champion, two division undisputed champion, and now he's 3-time undisputed. And he's beating these guys that's bigger than him, taller than him. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Nodge, what they say Nodge? You say he's 8-0 against the British fighters? Yeah, he ran through the UK. Shout out to Mason. I mean, he is the best heavyweight of this generation, period. Bruce Gas, what's going on, brother? Yeah, he's the best heavyweight of this generation, period. Before this fight, I told you guys I had Usyk my #1 pound for pound fight. And I told you why. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to Ali Muhammad. He say, Coach, why Bill wants Norman tested, not any other fighters before him? I don't know. Maybe they were. You know, maybe they were. You get what I'm saying? So, it don't matter. He ended up signing up for 365 anyways. That's what, you know what I mean? This guy said, can you beat Dubois? Can you beat the block party? Pauline, get him out of here. We holler at you, create another account. I know you will. Shout out to the natural. Now, you know what? I'm going to block you personally. Oh, no, she got you. Shout out to Skills. Skills, what's going on? Yeah, they be trolling. That's how I be doing it. Yeah, they come in the chat, want to play. They want to troll and spam. Don't worry about it. We got a place for you. They don't do nothing but create another account. They come back like you ain't got nothing else better to do. Yeah. You on the wrong chat, fam, wrong live, fam. We block over here. Block this left hook that's coming. Shout out to Jazz. He say Devin getting knocked out. Hey man. He said, what you think about Moses and Usyk? I don't know. I really don't know yet. I like Moses. And of course, Usyk is one of my favorite fighters, so I don't know. We'll see when they fight. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Because Usyk is nobody like Moses has fought thus far. He said that Manny get robbed. I don't know. I didn't see the fight, so I didn't see the fight. John say so. Norman went through with the early testing. Yeah, the testing wasn't supposed to start until August the 1st. So, if you listen to the pro Bill Haney fans and stuff like that, you know they don't know that. They have a contract that says the testing starts August the 1st. That's what he says. Devin Haney is signed to VADA 365, something that's separate from what the contract says. So what they're saying is we want you to do, even though we got a contract that say this, that everybody agreed to, we on top of that, this is what Bill Haney, want you to do. And he's putting the narrative out there like this guy is a cheater. That's what he's insinuating. So he ended up folding and signing up for the VADA 365. So on top of what they agreed to in the contract with Turk Al-Sheikh, you know, so it is what it is. It's not going to change the outcome of what's going to happen, though. If Devin is going to win, it's not going to change the outcome of that. And if not Brian Norman is going to win, it's not going to change the outcome of that. And I think they know it. I think everybody knows it. So whichever side you're on, everybody knows it. So this is why Bill went on the media circuit and he put that out there. You know what I mean? He say Norman jumping through all them hoops to fight Haney. I mean, they got a contract. They got a contract. I mean, the Heinous couldn't pull out of the fight anyways. If they do that, that's a breach of contract. He wasn't going to do that. He wasn't going to do that. Yeah, man. And then Bill got a lot of, Bill got a lot of pull. Bill got a lot of pull with the media, like boxing media. He got a lot of pull with the boxing media and stuff like that. So, you know, it is what it is. But it ain't nothing else to talk about now. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Okay, they signed up for the 365. What Dev did. Now what? So I'm anxious to hear what's gonna be next now. What else is gonna be said? Shout out to Tila. Tila, what's going on? In my opinion, say Bill don't want this fight. Well, I'm trying to tell you, but it's gonna, well, Lord have mercy. It's a lot I can say, but it is what it is. What you say, Jazz Funk, you say even Bill don't believe Deborah will win the fight. Yeah. Yeah. Green Eyes P, salute. Shout out to the natural. Shout out to Damien. Come on, huh? Yeah, good slow. Come on, here you go. You sure? You sure? Oh. Oh. Damien, what's going on, brother? He said, greetings from the mean streets of North Omaha. Brass Garage, what's going on, fam? North Omaha, stand up. Brass Garage. Brass Garage, what's going on, fam? Some rando, he said Sean Porter was right. They're gonna find a way to pull out of this fight. Hey, some rando, is that what that's what Sean Porter said? Is that what he said? I didn't know that, fam. When he said that. Big Drew say there's nothing wrong with one of the fair fight. Big Drew, I think you're missing the point. It is a fair fight. Let me explain this again. Big Drew, I want everybody to listen. Turkey Al-Sheikh is the one that put the money up. When you fight for Turkey Al-Sheikh, everybody has to enroll in bottom. The Normans had enrolled in bottom. Bill Haney knows this. The Haneys have enrolled in bottom. Right? Bill, this was in the contract. So when they signed the fight, they already enrolled in bottom. That was the agreement. Bill wanted the Normans to do something extra outside of the contract. That's what you failing to realize. You're making it seem like, oh man, we want to make sure it's fair. The contract that you signed, both fighters enrolled in the bottom. The testing don't start till August the 1st. Like, what part of that ain't nobody understanding? I mean, I get it. I get it. Bill's your guy, and y'all, you know what I mean. I get it, but like I'm telling you, bro. Like, I mean, that just I don't know. I mean, I know y'all scared or whatever. I mean, I get it. You get what I'm saying? But what did he say? He said, Ponce. He said, I can't believe Dubois tried to outbox Usyk. Yeah, it didn't. To be honest with you, it didn't matter what he tried. What he tried to outbox him, what he tried to go at him and fight him. The end result was gonna be the same. He was gonna get knocked out. Usyk just a better fighter than Daniel Dubois. Period. He said, do you think, what you say, Elite? You say, do you think Haney is finding excuses to pull out of the fight? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I think there's only like 3 fighters that have bottom 365. And that's, and bottom 360, like, let's say, even if you're not fighting, let's say you don't have a fight coming up to 20 months from now, but you still getting tested while you not boxing. You get what I'm saying? It ain't but 3 fighters that's doing that. I think that's Canelo, because he got popped dirty one time, Devin Haney, and I think it's one more fighter. It's only 3 fighters in boxing that's doing it. Yeah. Tila, what's going on, Tila? Marky Vion Black, salute. Brass Garage in the building. He said, who going to step to Usyk? Yeah. Yeah. Usyk is the best heavyweight on the planet. Period. Ain't nobody gonna beat that dude. Like he's 38 years old now, and he's older. He's 38, and he's performing like this at 38. So ain't nobody gonna beat him. He said Valdez on Twitter. Yeah, that was the third fighter, Oscar Valdez. Yeah, yeah, because Oscar Valdez had popped dirty. What he say? He say only Dev, and that's crazy work. Yeah. Shout out to Adrian. What's going on, fam? He say Joseph Parker next. Joseph Parker ain't not gonna beat no Usyk. I mean, there's nothing else for Usyk to prove at this point. You don't beat the best that the UK had to offer. You get what I'm saying? So he better look out for Moses. Yeah, I like Moses, but Moses ain't fought no fighter like Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is not the guy who Moses knocked out. Literally. I like Moses. He's a great fighter. Powerful. I think he's the next guy up in the UK. I really believe that. But he's been match made very well. He's been match made very well. He ain't knocked out no killers. I got to see him in there with the other guys. But if he can get Usyk in the ring, the stuff that Moses that done to those other fighters, I seriously doubt he does that to Usyk. Usyk is not those guys. Usyk has better footwork. Usyk has a better ring IQ. Like Usyk is just a way better fighter than anyone that Moses has ever seen in the ring. That's just my honest opinion. You get what I'm saying? So he beat Tyson Fury twice. 6'9", 280 pounds. Gave up 6 inches in height. Gave up 7 inches in arm reach, and he beat the dude twice. Beat Joshua twice. Beat Dubois twice. So I mean, beat Tony Bellew. The man ran through the UK, literally. And he whooped some dudes over here in America. He beat Michael Hunter. He beat Chaz Witherspoon. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I mean. He say, dare I say, Usyk is the heavyweight GOAT. Yeah, he's one of the GOATs. Absolutely, he's one of the GOATs. He's one of the GOATs. Usyk is the GOAT of this era. And he will go down as one of the GOATs. I'm not saying he is the #1 GOAT. I'm not saying that, but he is like you gotta put him in there. You gotta put him in there. He's the best heavyweight of this era. He's better than Tyson Fury. He's better than Deontay Wilder. He's better than Anthony Joshua. He's better than Joseph Parker. Well, he haven't fought him yet, but I'm just saying he's better than any heavyweight of this era. He's better than all of them, literally. This guy say Bacoli stops Usyk too. Yeah, sound good. Why he stop him? Because you say so. Keep looking. You'll find him. You'll find somebody. Hey, what you say? Shout out to the natural. He say Ponto. He's killed the top of the division. Yeah, man. He says Pandora. He say Pandora put the beats on Tim Tszyu. Yeah. I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard about that. Pandora. Yeah. Pandora beat the brakes off of Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu. What do y'all think about Tim Tszyu? Yeah. What do y'all think about Tim Tszyu? What should Tim Tszyu do next? He said, Coach, what do you think about Jamal? You mean Jamel Charlo and Keith Thurman? Nothing. I don't think nothing about it. I need to see him in the ring. Hey, shout out to Straight Ducats. What you say, fam? You say, does Devin have enough? Hold on. What you say, fam? You say, does Devin have enough pop to keep Brian off of him? We're going to find out. He said, will Bud have enough to keep Canelo honest? I got Coach stopping Mama Ho in 6. yeah, I would have to train. I have to stop smoking weed and train, and you know what I mean. You know, I'll probably need a 12-week training camp for that. If I have to come out of retirement, and it got to be worth my while too. Financially, the money got to be right. You know, I won't price myself out. I just, you know what I mean. I got bills. You know, my bills $10,000 a month, so a little over $10,000 a month. So I have to, you know what I mean. It got to be enough for me to pay for a training camp and all that stuff there. One fight, come out of retirement. I come out of retirement for one fight for the money. But what did say, fam? You say Tim Zoo mumbling in the corner. Yeah, Tim. You know Tim Zoo. He might be done, bro. He might be done, bro. Tim Zoo might need to just. Oh, listen, my main man, Bam. My main man, Bam. What happened with Bam? Hey, how did Bam look yesterday? And I heard Gary Russell Jr. look good too. I heard Gary Russell look good too, fam. What did you say? Speak on that Clarissa and Layla situation. I did see a video where she posted. I think I seen a video, Tila, where she posted saying her team got $15 million, $15 million to make that fight. Personally, you know, I love Layla Ali. I love Layla Ali. You know what I mean? So, but she hasn't fought in 20 years. She hasn't fought in 20 years. So, you know, you're talking about a fighter. Layla Ali is 48 years old. She's like 3 years younger than me. She'll be 48 this year or something of that sort. She hasn't fought in 20 years. Fighting an active fighter. Layla Ali is old enough to be Clarissa Shields' mother. You get what I'm saying? She's old enough to be a mother, so you know that's gonna be a tough task. But if I'm Layla, I'll come out of retirement to take them 15 million. If she got 15 million, oh, I get that. I'll come out of retirement to get them 15 million. Win, lose, or draw. Yeah. Unless Shoes says it's going to be difficult for someone to beat Bam. Facts. Bam is a pound for pound fighter. Period. Period. Yeah. Yeah. Pound for pound fighter. Period. Mason, what's going on, brother? Flynn in the building. Raymond, I don't think she's ever beating Shields. Again, you're talking about a woman that's 48 years old who's old enough to be Clarissa Shields' mother. So you're saying somebody's mother is fighting someone that's 18, 19 years younger than them. She hasn't boxed in 20 years versus someone that's actively boxing now. 20 years or maybe even longer than that. Come on. And there's no competition in Clarissa Shields' weight division. There's nobody there. It's trash there. So she really ain't got nobody to think about. What you say? You say sometimes the mother would beat up a young lady. Yeah, I mean, maybe in the streets and stuff like that, but we talking about professional fighters. You know, professional fighters is different. Hey, what's up, real deal? What's going on? What did he say, Cuzzo? He said, Cuzzo, pull up on me today, Booty. Hey, Booty, what's going on, Cuzzo? Hey, listen, I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm in Atlanta right now, fam. Hold on, let me hit you up. Let me hit you up right quick. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm in New York right now. Yeah. I'll pull up when I get back. And what did he say? He said, Coach, my mom better take a beating for them 15 million. Yeah. Hey, listen, 15 million, absolutely. Yeah, in a heartbeat. Yeah, sitting there, put that money in my account right now, ASAP. I'm gonna be training. Hold on, you know my cousin. Make you a moderator. All right, I just modded you up. You get what I'm saying? If you have 15 million, yeah, I'll fight Godzilla for 15 million. What you say, Randy? You say she not hurting? Nah, Layla not hurting at all. She got plenty of money. She got plenty of money. She's very smart. You know what? Layla Ali is 48, and look how good she look, bro. Do y'all see how beautiful and fine Layla Ali look? Yeah, man, she look real good, bro, to be 48. She put a lot of these younger chicks to shame, bro. Like, for real. Yeah, man. What you say, fam? You say, is the money really there? Andy Payne, I don't know. I don't know if the money really there. We just taking Clarissa Shields' word for it. I don't know. I mean, that's going to be something That's going to be something that Layla Ali is going to have to find out, investigate with her team. Because you got to confirm the funds. Listen, you can say anything out of your mouth, but you have to confirm the funds. You got to confirm the money. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, because I seen she had a team up there. She had a couple of people up there, and they were saying, yeah, they got the money. So, yeah, 15 million, absolutely. Yeah, I'm come out of time, man. 15 million, absolutely. And if she chooses to do that, fine. And if she don't want to fight her, then fine. That's fine too. It is what it is. Carissa Shields don't have anyone to fight. To be fair, like who's that heavyweight? Don't nobody know them girls up there. Who's that super middleweight? Don't nobody know those girls up there. Like she really ain't got no competition. So and I think that's why people talk about Carissa, because they're like she ain't fight nobody. She ain't got no competition to fight. You get what I'm saying? And that's not her fault. It just ain't nobody there. You know. I think the bigger fights were in the lower weight divisions. She can't make those weights, so it is what it is. And what it say, hands say nobody is backing Clarissa like that. She all talk. What you say, Raymond? You say facts. They really don't have no comp of on the other weight class. Yeah, it is like for real, for real. You know what I mean? So what you say, Chief? You say Clarissa beating Layla doesn't prove anything. No, it really don't. I mean, it's more for her ego. Layla Ali has a name. That's the biggest name. Check this out. Layla Ali, great fighter. When she fought, I think she hasn't fought in 20. Let me see. Let me look it up. Let me tell y'all right now, because I want to be accurate. Uh, let me Google it right quick. Oh, got my main man, Bam. Yeah. Hold on. Let me Google it right quick. Um, Hold on. Layla Ali retired. Layla Ali retired from boxing in 2007. So we're talking about 18 years. And she's 48. She'll be 48 later on this year, in December. How old was Carissa Shields is what, 30? I think Carissa Shields is 30 years old. So we're talking about an 18-year gap there. She hasn't fought since 2007. And the crazy part about it is Layla Ali is the biggest name. If Carissa Shields were to be able to fight her, that's the biggest name she's ever fought on her resume. She's able to fight her. What does that tell you? You're talking about a 48-year-old grandmother at this point who looks damn good for her age. And she looks so young. Y'all saw on TV, she looked real young. You know what I mean? What that tell you? That's like Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson. He got Mike Tyson name on his resume, but Mike what? Almost 60. You had a 60-year-old in the ring. Mike don't have knee surgery. Mike taking shrooms. He's smoking weed. Like now, Jake Paul could say, "Yeah, I beat Mike Tyson." Yeah, but what Pam? Who you? Okay, who you fighting when you fight him matters. You fought a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. You ain't fight 86 Mike Tyson, 80, 85, 86, 87, 80s Mike Tyson, 90s Mike Tyson. You fought Grandpa Mike Tyson. Come on, fam. So you know. Mike went to the hospital before the fight. They think he had a. They say he had a. What happened to Mike? You know what I mean? What? Hold on. What? Hey, what? Hey, didn't Mike was in the hospital? He had like a blood transfusion or something, right? I think Mike had a blood transfusion or something. Oh man. But he beat Mike. You know, I got Mike Tyson on my name, on my resume. Hey man, nigga, you ain't beat no. Hey, Hey man, shout out to my cousin, man. My cousin Booty, man. Yeah, man, my cousin, man. Hey, nigga, motherfucker. Hey, man, nigga, color on the motherfucker. Hey, hey, hey. Natural say, prime Mike Tyson. Yeah, you get what I'm saying though. But my point is, but for 15 million, yeah. Hey man, look here, man, 15 million, boy. Hey, if I'm Layla Boy's Carissa, you gonna have to see me. Yeah, I'm gonna come out of retirement. And this thing, you gotta get your like. I want y'all to understand something. We sit here and talk about boxing, right? But I don't think y'all understand, bro. Now these people are professional fighters, but you're taking someone who is a professional boxer. They're doing the running, they're doing the dieting, they're abstaining from smoking, drinking, whatever it may be, denying their body the pleasures of life, enjoying life like that. And your job is, I got to go to the gym, train, go to the gym, train. I got to run, I got to spar, I got to get my body acclimated to getting in fighting shape. I got to fight over the soreness, getting up early in the morning, getting in the ring. See, it's easy for us to sit back and talk about it, but to actually do what the hell they doing, bro, that shit ain't easy, bro. The 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 fighters who are really really good at it make it look easy. The Terrence Crawfords, the Canelos, um, the Canelos, uh, um, the Tank Davises, the Shakur Stevensons. They make it look easy in the ring, but we don't see the rigorous training that they take their bodies through in order for us to watch that 36-minute fight if it lasts 36 minutes, 12 rounds. Can't do that shit, man. And then you talking about a motherfucker in the chat that just watch boxing, content creators that just watch boxing. Can't do it. You ain't, we ain't no athletes like that. And what you say, Rank, you say especially that weight cut. It's just everything, bro. It's just everything. It ain't easy, bro. Still can't easy. I mean, the average street fight lasts 1 or 2 minutes. The average street fight lasts 1 or 2 minutes, bro. Motherfucker get tired. That's anybody. Anybody in the chat, me, whoever. You gonna get motherfucker get tired. If you ain't got no stamina, average person gonna get tired within the first couple minutes. Especially if you start wrestling, tussling or whatever. Yeah, man. I mean, it sound good. That's why I be laughing. That's why I be laughing in the chat, like dudes in the chats. They be talking that gangster stuff in the chat, hide behind them avatars. Yeah, it sound good. I hear it sound good. You know, you're killing the chat behind the avatar, but in real life, it ain't that. It ain't that, bro. In real life, you know. And what to say, Tila? Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. What's going on, sis? What you say, Tila? Tila say, my phone getting hot. The phone getting hot. So it's live. Turn off is because the phone is getting hot. So we're gonna try to rock out as long as we can. What it say? He said, I hate when gated community content creators want to call somebody a plumber. Hey, he said, he said gated community content creators. Facts, facts. What you gotta do. You gotta fight somebody on your level, right? Like if you ain't fought nobody, you ain't no fighter. Like kind of like what Border Wars do. What Nets do with Border Wars, that's an even playing field. Cause you got this guy's an amateur here in the chat, that guy amateur here in the chat, and they come to an agreement, and you get what I'm saying, and so it's an even playing field. Cause you ain't no professional fighter, you pretty much a bum. You ain't no professional fighter, you pretty much a bum. And pretty much like all of us are bums in comparison to these professional fighters. We would be considered a bum in comparison to professional fighters. You know what I mean? Because you got to feel comfortable in the ring. You got to know how to move in the ring. You gotta work. You know, you gotta work. You gotta work, bro, because you gotta get used to being in that ring and stuff like that. Feel comfortable. Learn how to throw proper punches, and it's repetition over and over and over and over and over and over again. You get what I'm saying? So Damien say enjoy ATL, coach. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. ATL, man. I love ATL, bro. I love ATL, bro. Like for real. Uh, hey, what you say? He say, coach, 99% would be a bum to a good amateur. Never mind, pro. Not 99%, 100%, bro. hey, Andy, not 99%, 100%. All of us are bums. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we won't even be a bum. I don't even know. I don't even know if. Cause all of us are just average people, regular everyday people, right? I don't even know if we are even good enough to be called the bum. I don't even know I don't even know if we good enough to even be called the bum. It might be an insult to bums to call us bums. You get what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. I was watching Brian Norman spar yesterday. Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. Miss Black Panther was there. She was there. We saw Brian Norman spar yesterday. And just even the young kids that was there, that he was sparring with, I ain't gonna tell y'all how it happened, but what happened, but you get what I'm saying? Like, man, shit. Jitterbug, man, these jitterbugs in the amateurs beat the brakes off of any grown man, including myself in the chat. We won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance. Literally. The footwork alone is gonna give you, because you don't have the muscle memory. Your body's not broken in, trained yet. Like, you gotta go through, man. That shit ain't easy, bro. Kendall Price say, "Where Norman Senior at?" He said, "Did you link up with him in casino live and check in?" Yeah, I checked in with my cousin. I checked in with my cousin right here. I checked in with my big cousin. My cousin who helped, one of my cousins who helped raise me over there in West Ham. But that's what I checked in with, my cousin. Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That checking in thing, funny, bro. Yeah. Hey, man, look here, man. I'm just checking in, dog. I'm just checking in. Yeah, dog. I don't want no problem while I'm here now. You good? You did the right thing. You checked in. You called. You did good, dog. You did good. Where you at? Okay, all right. You did good, dog. Okay, listen. We gonna protect you. You got protection. That's it, bro. That's it. Hey, I got my cousin in the chat, right? My cousin, and he'll be like, nigga, check in. My cousin was a fight. I ain't never seen him lose a fight. He was fighting motherfuckers, like level. He'll probably be, nigga, check in. With who? Oh, but anyway, but listen. But we broke that down. Though. We broke that down. I get the check in. The check in thing is, if you in the streets and the check in don't apply to civilians. I'm a civilian. Everybody in the chat is a civilian. Check in don't apply to civilians. Check in is for street niggas. If you're a street nigga, you in the street, you about that life, you want to go hang out in the hood. Let's say you go to Texas, you want to go hang out in Houston, you want to go hang out in South Side, anywhere in the hood. That's just like when I was growing up. That's just like when I was growing up, right? Even in my city. If you weren't from that neighborhood, you better know somebody else from over there. Let's say you from West Tampa, you couldn't just go hang out in College Hill. You ain't know nobody in College Hill. You don't get your ass whooped. You get what I'm saying? That's in your city. That's in your city. It don't matter. You get what I'm saying? You can be in Atlanta right now. If you in the streets and you hang out on East Point or whatever the case may be, wherever you at, you ain't gonna be able to go to somebody else's hood and just post up and hang out like that. That's if you in the streets. You get what I'm saying? You want to go do that. That's what that's for. And that's in any city. That's in any city you in around the world. And what did it say? He said you just can't walk into Robles Park thinking it's sweet. Nah, you gotta know somebody, bro.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You ain't from over here. What you doing over here? And especially if you messing with, especially if you from one neighborhood and you messing with somebody else's girl. Let's say you got a chick you messing with in another neighborhood. You know, them niggas don't like that. Nigga come on over here. He ain't even from over here. He messing with our women. What you doing? You get what I'm saying? Can't do that. So that's what they talking about with the check-in. I get that. That don't apply to civilians. Civilians don't want to hang in the hood. I don't want to be in the project. I don't want to be where a whole bunch of niggas committing crimes at. For what? You better not come over here. I don't plan on going over there, sir. All you niggas doing is shooting each other, killing each other anyway. I ain't got nothing to prove to you niggas. You get what I'm saying? That don't apply to civilians. So, hey, what you say? She said, especially if you a different race. Hey, he said, what he say? What you say? Randy, he say the goal is to keep your kids. What do you say? The goal is to what? Man, it's getting hot. That motherfucker.
Hot.
Yeah, I'm finna go inside. I don't got motherfucking hot. I got there. I'm sitting there talking. You know, be talking around in my mouth. Uh, yeah. Yeah, man. Go in the crib, man. Go in this crib right quick. I'm sitting in the office, right? I'm sitting in the office right here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sitting in the office right here. Yeah, nigga can't. Yeah, that check in. Yeah, that check in shit. And what did he say? He said, what you say? Hope to meet you in the ATL next time, coach. Yeah, I'll be back in the ATL on the 31st. I'll be back in the ATL on the 31st. I've been invited to a pool party. Brian Norman Jr. throwing a pool party. Well, no, you know what? No, that's not true. He's not throwing a pool party. The they doing something for the kids. They got a back to school thing they doing for the kids, giving away backpacks and stuff. And I think there's a pool party that there's a club in Midtown. I forgot the name of it. There's a restaurant in Midtown that I ate at called Fins and Feathers. And you in Atlanta, you know, you've been to Midtown, you know what I'm talking about. There's a restaurant called Fins and Feathers. We was there yesterday. We was there yesterday, right? But there's a club right across the street from it, and they got a pool upstairs on the second floor. So, yeah, I'll be back on the 31st. Joe Pesci said you got to check in. Check in with who? I thought we just broke this check in thing down. I thought we just explained what checking in. Who is checking in for? Who is it checking in for? You get what I'm saying? Who is checking in for? You got to know the rules. You get what I'm saying? Joe said you got to check in. Hey, what did you say, Joe? Joe said Rican. Hey, Rican, Puerto Ricans. Rican. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, Willie, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Willie. Yeah, so, you know what, man? Atlanta is expensive, bro. God. You know what? All the major cities I go to, the cost of living is so high. The cost of living is so high. It's like, bro, you really, really gotta, like, people are really, really, like, living check to check. People are really working hard to be able to, you know, just to be able to afford to keep up. See, this is the thing too, right? You know, you got kids, you got family, you may have a wife, may have a husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be. Rent is high. Bro, check this out. Some of these rental places, they want you to have, like right here in Atlanta, right? I can't speak for everywhere, but right here in Atlanta, in some rental places, they want you to have 3 months of rent. 3 months of rent. If you're renting 3 months, I'm serious, 3 months of rent. They want to see the application fee The non-refundable application fee, they like $150, $200, maybe something of that sort. I could be wrong, a few dollars off with the number, but the rental, the application fee, and guess what? It ain't no guarantee you're gonna get into the apartment. You know what I mean? You got to pay $200, $250, whatever application fee. Then we need 3 months of rent. You know what I mean? That's crazy, crazy. That's why so many people are homeless right now. And what did say Ponto? He say, what you say? You say I live in 5 different states, and San Francisco, the most expensive city I know. I don't know, man. Well, San Francisco expensive, LA, all the major cities are expensive. San Francisco, LA, New York, Lord knows New York, Miami, Atlanta, man, Atlanta expensive, bro. Atlanta expensive now. Like all the major cities, it's expensive. All of them. You get what I'm saying? It used to be a time where, see, I remember like back in the day, right? Atlanta, this one they had Freak Knee, Cock Be Down, Jack the Rapper, all that stuff there. You had Atlanta. Now you got the greater Atlanta area. So you got all of the surrounding cities, or they call it the greater Atlanta area or Metro Atlanta, right? So you got all the surrounding cities, all this Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? It ain't. I don't remember it being that. Not in the '90s. I remember like McDonald, Georgia is probably considered Atlanta. I don't know if Stone Mountain is that considered Atlanta. If you are like me, I'm in College Park right now. I gotta talk to my cousin about that. Like, yeah, just everything is considered Atlanta. Nigga, you could be 20 miles from Atlanta. That's Atlanta. Then nigga, I'm 20 miles from Atlanta. Yeah, nigga, that's still Atlanta. Nigga, you still in Atlanta. Nigga, that's Atlanta. Nigga, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what you say, Kel, you say this Tamara from West Tampa, Coach, loving the podcast. Hey, shout out to Tamara from the West Side. Like twice a week. Yeah. I'm always in West Tampa now, for the most part. Yeah, you know what I mean? For the most part. Right, yeah, right down Main Street. Right down Main. Up top. SP got beat, salute fam. He said they claim Atlanta hard all the way in McDonald. I be laughing. Hey, that's the thing though. Like McDonald is not Atlanta. Decatur. Well, you know what? Decatur's always been Decatur that I know of. Decatur's always been Decatur. Look like Pauline. Look like you got somebody else. Like you guys look like you wanted to get somebody else. Don't worry. Create another account. I'm telling you ahead of time. Create another account. I know you will. He said it's lagging. And let me see if I'm lagging. Let me see if I'm lagging. I shouldn't be lagging. I shouldn't be lagging. Pauline look like she got her another one. Yeah. I don't know why y'all over here, fam. I don't know why you on the wrong chat, bro. What did it say? Green Eye, you say I'm good? Okay, I'm good. All right, cool. Yeah, because I look clear. My signal looks strong, so. What you say, fam? You said when you bought your first house in Atlanta? He said when I bought my first house in Atlanta for $93K in 2008, I sold my house in 2021 for $205K. That same house I checked is on Zillow for $325K. Insane. Yeah. Quick research thing, you say it's clear now? Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. All right, cool. Matter of fact, I should have, I don't think y'all can hear the noise in the background, so. Oh, what you say? You just switched the Wi-Fi to avoid the lagging? Hey, shout out to Rand Inc. Salute to you, fam. Rand Inc. TV. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, fam. I'm sorry about that, fam. Okay, I look real clear. I look real clear here. Normally when my streams are lagging, I can tell, but I'm not saying it's not lagging. I look real clear here. I got strong signal, so, but I could be, but you probably right. Hey, shout out to Miss Connie. What you say, plain stupid? That's what's up with the troll. Hey, Miss Connie. I just ain't got the time. I know. Now we on to some other stuff. We on to some other stuff now. I just ain't got the time. I don't have the time to entertain them. Just block them. Send them on their way. Let them create another account. Then we gonna block that. I love when they create a bunch of accounts because that's a lot more opportunities to block them. And then once they run their course, then we got all that out the way. So then they got to come back under something else. So shout out to Gene. Gene, what's going on, fam? Teal in the building. I probably should go back outside. I don't know, but and what you say, Savage Service say that's why the Puerto Rican assassin was celebrating his. Listen, Savage. This is the thing, though. Savage Service. Listen, to me that still don't mean. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by this. To me, that still don't measure up. I'm gonna tell you why. Everybody else fought Canelo. I'm saying once Canelo started making the big money, the other dudes who fought Canelo, they got that same bag Edgar Berlanga got. They got $8 million, $9 million, $10 million. Whether it was Jaime Munguia, whether it was some got 7 or 8, $7 million, whatever. The most money they ever made, right? And John Ryder, Billy Joe Saunders, none of those guys act like that. Caleb Plant, nobody did that. So you get what I'm saying? So don't say, oh, well, he got the bag from Canelo. I'm like, that's not justification for acting like a donkey. 20 other niggas got that same bag. They didn't act like that. So, shout out to Attorney Bailey. What did he say for me? He say, I respect your growth. He said you working hard, providing major insight. Yeah, man. Like, listen, hey, Attorney Bailey. Let me tell you something, fam. Let me tell you something. I tell you guys this all the time. I have a mentor. He's a brother. His name is Roberto Blake. And for me to talk to him on the phone or to do a face-to-face, kind of like what we're doing now, like a Zoom call or whatever, it's $350 for 1 hour. For 1 hour. He give me a lot of advice. You need to do this, you need to do that. I like what you're doing over here. Try to do a little bit better over there at that. And then he told me something. He said, look, let me tell you something. He said, I made $350,000 last year on YouTube. This was a couple of years ago. He told me this, right? He said, I make about $300,000 to $400,000 a year. YouTube is doing me, I'm making good money. Because he's not necessarily making it all from YouTube. YouTube is a tool. He's making money from YouTube, but from the YouTube platform, he's able to create courses, classes, training classes on how to grow YouTube channels. He's an excellent marketer. He's a consultant to a lot of different companies, different brands. But it all started with YouTube. So what he was telling me was, he said, if you take YouTube serious, if you take YouTube serious and you run it like a business, it'll change your life financially. You can make a lot of money because it's going to open up doors for other stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to be good at what you do. You got to be good at what you do. And when he told me that stuck with me. That stuck with me. And then next thing you know, now you see, I listen. Like Miss Black Panther was there. We did the Brian Norman Jr. interview. I had 3 cameras, cell phone, different angles, lights. I didn't bring my other piece of equipment I bought. My other piece of equipment I bought, I didn't bring that because I haven't started using it yet. But I plan on using it when I get back. I gotta learn how to use it then and stuff like that. But yeah, man, he told me, he said, look, man, So take it serious. He say he say take it serious. He said you're gonna do well at it. If you the nigga that I don't care about it, you're gonna get I don't care results. You get what I'm saying? You know, so you're gonna get I don't care results. I don't care nothing about that shit. We know you don't care. That's why you're not successful. Anything in life that you're trying to accomplish, you should always care. Well, I want to say niggas always bragging about what they don't care about. Oh, nigga, I don't care nothing about that shit. Okay, it's obvious you don't care. That's why you ain't successful. LA Vegan, what you say, fam? He say, Coach, is Devin trying to pull out of the fight? I don't know. A lot of people believe so. I haven't heard him say he's trying to pull out of the fight, but a lot of people believe so. They believe that he's trying to pull out. A lot of people I'm talking to, they all of them saying the same thing. I'm not talking about on YouTube. I'm talking about off of YouTube. They're like, yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll find out. They got a contract. He locked in. They can't, you know. Dreams Market Group. He said, you okay? Yep, I'm good. I'm real good. He said, where's the speculation coming from? Because Bill Haney said something on the Boston Voice that they're not interested in the fight because Brian Norman won't do what he wants him to do. Not what Turk Al-Sheikh wants him to do. Brian Norman won't do what Bill Haney want him to do. You get what I'm saying? So that's where that came from. PG say Junior signed for testing, so the fight should be good. Junior signed for testing when they signed the contract to fight. See, PG, and I want to repeat this. This is what's so disingenuous about what I feel. And I rock with Bill, and I rock with Brian Norman Sr. I don't have a dog in the race. You get what I'm saying? When they get paid, I don't get any of the money. And I don't pledge allegiance to no fighter or no fighter's fathers. Y'all know that. However, Turkey, when you fight for Turkey Al-Sheikh, let me explain this to everybody. Everybody has to enroll in FIDA. Let me say this 2 more times. When you sign up to fight for Turkey Al-Sheikh, whether it's Riyadh season or whether it's for Ring Magazine, every fighter has to sign up for FIDA. When Brian Norman and Devin Haney reached an agreement with Turkey Al-Sheikh, Turkey Al-Sheikh is the one that put the money up. Devin Haney is not the boss. Bill Haney is not the boss. Brian Norman Jr. is not the boss. Brian Norman Sr. is not the boss. Turkey Al-Sheikh is the boss. Forget what any boxing dad says. Forget what any fighter says. Turkey Al-Sheikh is the boss. And Turkey Al-Sheikh's contract that Brian Norman signed and that Devin Haney signed, they had to enroll in VADA. The VADA testing was to start for Brian Norman August the 1st. That's in the contract that they signed. Period. Let's get that out the way. That will ensure that the fighters are clean on their way up to in the lead up to the fight. Bill Haney wanted Brian Norman to do something that Turk Al-Sheikh did not require. He said, I want you to sign up for VADA 365 because Devin Haney is enrolled in it. And he went on a campaign to make it seem like sending subliminal suggestions that, oh, he ain't signing up for VADA 365. That's being disingenuous. You know what I mean? The VADA 365 is different. Yep, because, we want to make sure everybody on the even playing field. Well, the contract you signed is making sure that you guys are on the even playing field. That's the disingenuality of what Bill Haney is doing, in my opinion. Do you get what I'm saying? So people are looking at that as, oh, he's trying to pull out the fight because he said, look, well, if you don't want to sign up for something that's not required by Turkey Al-Sheikh that we both agreed to, then we're not interested. So yesterday, Brian Norman went ahead and did what Bill Haney wanted him to do, not what Turk Out of Sheep wanted him to do. He did everything that Turk Out of Sheep wanted him to do. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. So you're insinuating, you're muddying the waters. Cause look at the comments, the pro Devin Haney fans, pro Bill Haney fans, YouTube channels. I'm looking at what they're saying, and they're trying to insinuate they're pushing this agenda that, yeah, man, you know, he might be trying to hide some. Yo, man, he probably this and that. You know what he went through with Ryan Garcia, and it's just disingenuous, fam. It's disingenuous. It's disingenuous. You know what I mean? So, and that's me being honest. Again, I don't have a dog in the race. I don't get paid from I don't get paid from neither camp. But that's the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. People want to hear the agenda. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear the agenda. So, I mean, I get it. So now that Brian Norman is signed up on top of what Turk Out of Sheep required him to do, he signed up for Bada 365. Now what? Now what? But more than likely, it's probably going to be something else. It's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. Yeah. It's going to be something. Pretty sure it's going to be something else. So that's why people like, that dude, listen, Brian Norman ain't never been rumored to anything. Anything illegal. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, for you to do that, me personally, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool, but when November get here, we're going to see what's up. We're going to see who's who, what's what. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. What's the MB813? He say, man, you know Bill be on the bullshit, and he ain't done yet. No, Bill ain't done. Bill ain't finished. Bill ain't finished at all. Bill gonna be Bill. hey, MB, Bill gonna be Bill. That's what he gonna do. He gonna be Bill. So I would say, I think Bill is just worried and paranoid because of the Osterman situation. No, that's not it. That's not it. Bill's not worried and paranoid. Okay, if he's worried and paranoid, I think you're missing the point, $1 Trillion Dreams. Both fighters are signed up for Bada. Devin Haney is signed up for Bada 365. Bada 365 has nothing to do with Turk Out of Sheep. The contract that they signed. Did you get what I'm saying? The contract that they signed, he had them rolling Bada. He did. That's a part of the contract. Bill is adding something extra to it. Well, I want you to sign up for what Devin is signed up for. We ain't gonna be interested in the fight. So, and my thing is, okay, if you felt that way, why you just try to get that put in the contract? Say, no, Turk Out of Sheep. I don't want it to happen the way he enrolled in Bada for this fight. We want Bada 365. They didn't add that, that's not in their contract. Period. So, but it ain't no big deal. It ain't no big deal. It is what it is. Ain't no big deal shit. Brian Norman and Junior and Haney got to get in the ring and fight. So that's all that matters. They got to get in the ring and fight. As I said before, I ain't got a dog in the race, but I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna cap for no nigga. I ain't doing that. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest. If I see a nigga name getting scandalized, I ain't for that. Be honest, tell the truth. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Miss Connie. What did he say, Jen? He say like I always say, we're gonna find out when the bell rings. Yep. That's it. Everything else is just mind games. Everything else, and Bill is good at that. Bill is good at the mind games. Everything else is mind games. It's gonna be mind games. You know, Bill gonna work the media circuit. He gonna work the boxing boys. He gonna work the LDBC channels. He gonna work the IK TVs. You know, he gonna try to work my channel. You know, he gonna do that. He gonna go around and he gonna work the different outlets that he got. You get what I'm saying? He gonna do that. That's what he gonna do. Trillion Dollar Dream. He say Turkey wasn't going to pay for it. Bill paying for it. But I'm glad Hane-Norman Jr. said fuck it and signed up. $1 million Dream, you do know that he already signed up for Bottle, right? You do know that the contract that they signed, he was already signed. You do know that. I just want you to understand that. Because what's being pushed and insinuated, he wasn't signed up for no drug testing. And that's a lie. That's not true. Pook said he talking about 365. I know that. Pook, is Bottle 365 a part of the contract that they signed? Just ask. $10 sheet. Guy who put the money up for the fight, who they contracted to fight with. Is Bottle 365 a part of the contract? Pook said no. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother, for at least not acknowledging that. Yeah. $1 Million Dream said Bill playing mind games. Facts. 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 I don't know. Bill might be worried. Miss Black Panther, what do you say? You say Bill Haney is scared for Devin. Hane-Norman had a 20-pound bag of cement. Hey, shout out to Miss Sheila. H-Town in the building. H-Town. H-Town. I mean, listen, I get it. Trust me, I get it. You got a tall task right now. I get it. I get it, fam. I get it. I understand. I get it. What you say, Miss Sheila? Said Bill is full of shit. I mean, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I understand. I get it. What you say, the natural say he had none of that same energy for Jose Ramirez. Hey, you know what? The natural, check this out. You brought up a valid point. When Devin Haney fought Jose Ramirez, we didn't hear the boxing voice. Shout out to Ness. We didn't hear no tweets from Bill Haney saying, "Oh man, he ain't signed up for Bottle 365. We want him to sign up for Bottle 365." He didn't say none of that. I didn't even think about that, bro. I listen. I didn't even think about that. Like, you didn't say none of that for Brian Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez wasn't signed up for Bottle 365. I just thought about that. Jose Ramirez was signed up for Bottle. He was getting tested for Bottle, but he didn't sign up for Bottle 365 because that wasn't a part of the contract. Well, that wasn't a part of the contract at all. He didn't say nothing. I didn't even think about that until you said that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Why is that? We didn't see any tweets from Bill Haney saying that, we need Jose Ramirez to decide to do the Bottle 365. Why is that? Just any Bill Haney fan that's in the chat, please explain that to me. Because I don't know. Okay, Ali on his way. All right, Ali on his way. Ali finna get ready to pull up in a minute. What's your ETA? Yeah. Ali finna get ready to pull up. No, the crazy part about Ali, that's my brother, man. This is my first time meeting him, but my granddaddy Kareem and his dad, Minister Rahman, RP to both of those brothers. First resurrection soldiers in the Nation of Islam. They was like best friends. You get what I'm saying? So me and him be talking about a lot of NOI stories and stuff like that. This shit be funny. Yeah. It is what it is. Uh Man, yeah. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. All that, all that, all that water in the bridge now. Yeah, all that water in the bridge now. Bro, let me tell you something. I know what's going on. A lot of you guys in the chat probably don't know, but I know what's going on. I know what's going on, bro. I'm telling you, I know exactly what's going on. So I'm privy to information that y'all don't know. I know what goes on. I know I know how this shit works. Trust me. I've been doing shit for a minute. I know how this shit works. So all that's water under the bridge. Both of them signed about a 365. That now what? It ain't no need to even talk about that no more. Yeah. Mason said you going to the Crawford fight in September? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'll be there. He said, what's your prediction, coach? I got Brian Norman. That's my prediction. I got Brian Norman. And I told Bill that. I got Brian Norman. I got that down south Georgia boy. Shout out to the natural. He said I don't trust the Haneys at all. Have someone follow your test to the lab until they are tested. Yeah. He said you got him by KO? Yeah. Got him by stoppage. I got him by stoppage. The way I'm predicting this fight gonna go, it's gonna go one of two ways. Devin Haney is either gonna fight the way he fought Jose Ramirez, or he gonna try to fight him the way he fought Regis Prograis. If he try to fight him the way he fought Regis Prograis, try to fight mid-range, I see him getting stopped. If he try to go on the inside like he did Loma, I see him getting stopped. So the only thing I can see he's going to do is fight him in the perimeter the way he did Jose Ramirez. That's what I see. That's my prediction. And again, told Bill the same thing. I don't have a dog in the race. You get what I'm saying? I'm not emotionally attached either way. You ask me my opinion, that's my opinion. Period. Shout out to Tila. Shout out to Green. What did you say, Green? You said that BSB a bodyguard? Oh, okay. Okay. Pook says Devin finished if he loses. No, he's not finished. He's not finished. You know what I mean? So, say after the fight, watch for Devin's little brother's dreams. Oh, you talking about Sean? You talking about Devin's little brother Sean? Yeah, man. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean. Man. Shout out to the Haneys and the Normans. Shout out to the Haneys and the Normans. Oh, look like you got somebody else, huh, Pauline? Yeah. Hey, what they say, Trey? Now, you say Devin don't have no inside fighting ability. It's like they don't practice inside fighting at all. Hey, Trend out of dreams. I don't know about that, fam, because remember, Bill Haney said that in the interview I did with him, Bill Haney said that Devin Haney has a lot of tools in the toolbox. And he said Devin Haney has a lot of tools in the warehouse. He got a lot of tools that he hasn't pulled out yet that he can use. So I don't know. Maybe he do have an inside game. That's just some of the tools that he hasn't had a chance to pull out yet. He said he hasn't been in the ring with an opponent that can make him dig deep to pull out his tools. So, he said he got all the tools in the toolbox in the garage. So, that's what he said in the interview. So we're gonna see. So I don't know about that, fam. He probably do got a monster inside game. We just ain't seen it yet. It's just sitting in the toolbox right now. You get what I'm saying? Well, either way it go, we gonna find out. Hey, shout out to Commissary. What's up? What you say? He say, what's good? What you say? What good are the tools in the warehouse if you don't have the keys? Hey, hey, all right with that, K. Carver say, yeah, what good are the tools? Nah, see, Carm, you don't understand. See, the tool, he say he got the tools. That's what Bill say. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He said he got that. What Bill said he got the tools. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. What to say, Ruben? You say Haney doesn't have enough firepower, nor chin to deal with Lil Brian. I mean, he probably do. Maybe he do. Maybe Brian Norman really ain't that good. And again, you know, like you can make an argument. Okay, if I'm a Devin Haney fan, this is the argument I make. I say, you know what? We was talking about this yesterday. I was like, you know what? You ain't been in the ring with the Lomachenkos like Devin Haney did. You haven't been in the ring with the Regis Prograis. You haven't been in the ring with the George Cambosos or the Jose Ramirez's. So Devin Haney, when it comes to experience and the level of competition that he's fought, he's light years ahead of you or anything that you have fought. And when you get in the ring with Devin the Dream Haney, Brian Norman Jr., you will see there's levels to this. You're going to see footwork that you've never seen before. You're going to see a jab that's far superior than anything you ever seen. You're going to see the ring IQ, the intelligence of the dream. We got the experience from training with Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Jr. We have the experience from training with Sugar Shane Mosley. We have the experience from training with Yoel Judah. You don't have any of that. So we're going to put all that together on fight night and show you there's levels to this. That's the Devin Haney argument for why he's going to beat Brian Norman Jr. Now, do I believe that shit? No, I don't. But hey, you know, I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, that's the argument that Devin Haney fans are going to be saying. I promise you that. You're going to hear that from Devin Haney YouTube channels. You're going to hear that from their supporters. You're going to see that in the chat. That's what they're going to be talking about. I promise you that. Shout out to PG Got Beats. Shout out to Motown. Motown 909. What's going on, fam? What'd you say, Tila? She said, Coach, in your interview, did you Junior talk about the security? Yeah. We spoke about that. We spoke about that. Yeah, you know what I mean? So we did. We spoke about that. Ruben Allen said, ain't enough levels in the world that's going to keep Norman from whooping. Hey, man, there's levels to this. Ruben Allen, man, you listen, bro. You listen, man. Hey, Ruben, you listen, man. We got a warehouse full of tools that the Normans got to worry about. We know we got a warehouse full of tools, fam. We got a warehouse full of tools, fam. Warehouses. Not a warehouse. We have warehouses full of tools. Plural. He said when Bill spoke on his grandmother like that, Bill signed Dev's death certificate. He said, what if Devin Washington's beat Norman Jr.? Hey, man, you know, I tell you what, hey, $1 trillion dreams. With all of the tools that Bill Haney says that Devin Haney has, he should be able to wash him. But my question to you is this. Who has Devin Haney washed? Give me a fighter he's washed. You get what I'm saying? Give me a fighter he's washed. I mean, he should, he should better watch him. Should better watch him. You know what I mean? So he got the tools. So Regis program, yes, facts. He watched Regis program, facts. Trinidad Dream said Regis and Hane-Norman are similar. Okay, okay. He definitely watched Regis program. Linares, he watched Linares. Yep. He watched Linares. Yep. Regis program, Linares. Who else? Give me another one. Strangingness. A salute, fam. Regis program, Linares. We got two. We'll give him another. He's saying Antonio Moran, JoJo Diaz. Antonio Moran, JoJo Diaz. Okay. Tribal Chief. Y'all already addressed it. He said, what do you think of the drug testing thing Bill Haney is doing? Y'all already spoke on that. Both fighters signed up for Votto when they signed the contract. And on top of that, Brian Number Jr. signed up for the Votto 365. So that's settled. I know what Bill Haney is doing. So I already know what Bill's doing. So it is what it is. We got a while till this fight get here. So we got a while for this fight get here. So I know who I'm bet my money on. So shout out to Laura Blue. He said Haney didn't watch Linares. He just won on points, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not, you get what I'm saying, fam. I already know what's going on. So I know what Bill doing. I talk to Bill Haney all the time, so I know what Bill is doing. So that's why you see me with this look on my face. I'm not emotionally invested in that. The people in the chat who watch the shows, they don't know. I know what it is. So, Universe said, what did it say? Universe says, why is Bill so annoying? I mean, it depends. I mean, if you don't like Bill Haney, you feel he's annoying, and if you love him, he can't do nothing wrong. So it just depends. It's two different ends of the spectrum. You know what I mean? If you love him, you love him. If you don't like him, you don't like him. You get what I'm saying? Big Sarge say Bill is promoting the fight. Sarah say it amounts to promotion at the end of the day. MB813 said Bill transparent. Easy to see. Well, shout out to Laura Blue. He said you'll know everything if you're paying attention. Facts. 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 He said, what do you think about Manny? I didn't see the fight, so I don't have an opinion either way on Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios. I picked Mario Barrios to stop Manny Pacquiao, but I'm hearing people saying that Manny got robbed, this and that. I don't know. I didn't see the fight, so I can't comment on it. Hey, Miss Black Panther said, I would love to see this well. Yeah. I'm gonna give you some advice. Now I know you're not gonna listen to me, but I'm gonna give you the advice anyways. Never get too emotionally invested in anything, my good brother, Bill Haney says, don't get emotionally invested in it. It's my good brother now. He's my good brother, but don't get emotionally invested in anything Bill Haney says. I talked to him. Don't get emotionally invested in Bill Haney says. Now, I know you're not going to listen because some of y'all are fanned out or whatever. I don't know. But don't get emotionally invested in anything Bill Haney says. Bill is being Bill. That's all. He said, Coach, I got to meet you at some point. All my bitches. He said, all my bitches know true. What you, all your bitches? What you as a pimp? hey, Lord Blue say. Hey, Lord Blue, what you pimp fam? Okay, you got him out there on the trap, right? Hey. Yeah, y'all like y'all don't know what be going on. Y'all don't know what be going on in the background, bro. Y'all don't know what be going on phone calls and different content creators and y'all you know. I mean, if you pay attention, you will know what's going on. But sometimes people only see what they want to see. Yeah. Yeah. He say, bro, that you got to check in, guy. I was laughing my ass off. You talking about Mom Ties Tay? Mom, shout out to Mom Ties Tay, man. And what it say, baby? He say, no pimp. I'm just as single as fuck ever since COVID. I like it that way. Oh, okay. MB813, he said, all I know is boxing been excited as fuck lately. I'm good with that. Yeah, me too. Hey, check this out. Hey, listen. There's something that Turkey Ali Sheik said when he was on the Boxing Boys. He said that because Ness asked him a question about people complaining about certain things, and he said that, you know what, the people who are complaining about certain things that we do, they don't like us anyways, and they always gonna find something to complain about. That's basically the gist of what he said. And I told you guys this here. American boxing fans is drama. I'm talking about online. We like drama. They like gossip. And they always finding something to complain about. It's only like that over here online. The professional complainers. Niggas gonna complain about anything. It's hot, it's cold outside. The sun was out. The sun come out. It's not cold anymore. Man, the sun too hot and bright. Why it got to be that hot? The sun go down, it's evening time. The temperatures don't cool down. Man, why ain't no wind blowing? The wind go to blowing. Man, why the wind blowing that fast? Like, this is what I see online. Like, whether it's on Facebook, boxing groups, whether it's on Reddit, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on YouTube, it's the same shit. Nigga just always gonna find something to complain about. That's American boxing. They fall in love with their favorite fighter online, don't support them financially, don't go to no fights, don't buy no pay-per-views. They just complain. This is why, once I woke up, it's been over a year. What did I tell y'all? I say once I took my emotions out of boxing, I'm not emotionally invested in boxing anymore. So I don't get caught up in what a YouTube channel says. I don't get caught up in what a boxing dad says. I don't get caught up in what a fighter says. I don't get caught up in what a manager or promoter say. Because I understand it's all a part of the game. It's all entertainment. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. It's all entertainment. You know what I mean? So you're all a part of the matrix. You don't even realize it. You're all a part of the matrix. You don't even realize it. And that's just what it is. You know, it's all relative to the same thing. That's it. Me personally, I like what boxing is at right now. Top names fighting each other. That's all I care about. Period. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. Lord Blue said, you got to buy love now. Buy love? Okay. All right. Look like somebody else finna get blocked. Don't worry about it. Pauline will find you. Create another account. I know you will. Shout out to hey Clinton, what's going on, brother? What'd you say, T? He said, well, they're just unhappy from within. You complain about everything. Yeah. I don't even listen. I don't even fuck with that. Like I don't have people like that around me. You know what I mean? So the level of toxicity, that's some online shit. I don't get caught up in that shit. That's why, I don't have, just block them, been create another account move. I ain't got time for this shit. I don't even feed them. Because, like, what they call them, Debbie Downers, these negative people, they just want to be, they just, look like Pauline gotcha. Create another account. I know you will. He say, Coach, do you have a favorite fighter? Yeah, Terrence Crawford. And I don't even make a lot of content on Bud. I don't. Terrence Crawford. My number one pound for pound fighter is Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is my favorite fighter as well. Inoue the Monster is my favorite fighter as well. Bam Rodriguez is my favorite fighter as well. Canelo is one of my favorite fighters. And then the young fighters coming up. I like Abdullah Mason. I like Brian Norman Jr. I like Bam. I said Bam already. I like Shakur. I like Shakur Stevenson. I do. He's nice. I like Shakur Stevenson. I like Devin Haney. I like Devin Haney as well. I like that boy from the UK, Moses. Oh, that dude. I like that dude, Moses. I like Moses. It's a bunch of fighters I like. But it's a bunch of fighters I like, bro. Bunch of fighters that I really like right now. He said, "Who are your favorite prospects?" There's a bunch of prospects I don't even know, so I can't really say who my favorite is. It's a bunch I don't know. I like Abdullah though. I definitely like Abdullah. But it's a bunch of other. I like Keith Cologne. Keith Cologne is a prospect. I like him. Keith Cologne out of Jersey. But only time will tell how good he is. You know what I mean? But I like Keith Cologne as well. It's quite a few. He said Shakur said he ain't fighting like that no more. He got hit too much. Yeah. Yeah, he don't know how to fight on the inside like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that style of fighting, you gotta be built for that. You know, he got hit too much, but it was shots he got hit with. He didn't have to get hit with. He didn't have to get hit with. You know what I mean? But when you fight like that, you gonna get some shots. It's boxing, fam. It's boxing. Look like Pauline got another one. Create another account. I know you will. Yeah, create another account. I know you will. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's a lot of young fighters out there. Hey, but I'm finna get ready to end this live, man. I got my man Ali pulling up. Okay. Yeah, okay. See about I'm finna get ready to go. Ali on his way over there. He said he'll be at 15 minutes. All right, cool. Oh yeah, Pacheco. I like Pacheco. Now that's why I say it's a lot of fighters. I can't think of their names all right now, but Pacheco and stuff like that. It's a lot of fighters. I like David Benavidez. I like Artur Beterbiev, older fighters. I like Bivol. It's a bunch of fighters I like. You know what I mean? That's really about that action. I'm not, you know what I mean? Dudes that's fighting, that's really about that action. I like any fighter that's about that action. I like those guys. Any fighter that's about that action, I like those guys. What did say, stranger? You say, Coach, like that, no nonsense. Yeah, I ain't. I don't care where they from. They could be in the UK or whatever. I don't care where they from. I like Daniel Dubois. I like him. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. I like a lot of fighters I like. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Look, he can say Bam got knocked out last night. Which Bam are you talking about? What your name is? L.A. Vegan? Which Bam are you talking about, sir? Ooh, I'm gonna just ignore it. I'm gonna just ignore. Just ignore that. Oh, you say Bam got a knockout last night. Oh, you corrected it. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, you initially said Bam got knocked out last night. That's what you initially said. I'm glad you clarified the record by saying Bam got a knockout last night. He said, Coach, that Bob Rom dude is tough too. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, boy, motherfucker. They running from there. They don't even want to fight that dude there. Bob Rom can't even get a fight. I'm gonna say this in closing. In closing, I'm gonna say this. What you want to see from a champion, especially when they move up in different weight divisions, you want to see the champion fight the other champions when they move up. I'm gonna give you some examples. Terrence Crawford became a champion in 2014. When he left 135, he beat Ricky Burns. When he moved up to 140, he fought the champions. He went directly at the champion, right? When he left 140, he went to 147, he fought the champion, the guy who had the belt. When he moved up from 147 to 154, he fought the champion, the guy who had the belt, right? Alexander Usyk, once he went on the road, he went to fighting the champions. When he moved up to, he went to the tournament, Super 6 Series, this and that. You want to when you that good, when you move up, you want to fight the top guy. Whoever the top guy is, you want to fight him. Historically, that's how it's always been, right? Especially if you are what they say you are, if you're that good. Fighters do that. Let's see. Shakur Stevenson, same thing. Want to move up, fight the champions. Devin Haney, move up, he wanted to fight the champions. When he moved up, I think when he moved up from 135, I could be wrong, but I think Devin's first fight at 140 was Regis Prograis. He went directly at the champion, right? That's what I didn't understand as it relates to Boots. They said when Boots moved up, took out a sheik, he said he wanted to have 2 tune-up fights before fighting for a title. No, if you were the champion at 147, which you clearly were, the first fight you want to have when you go to 154, you want to fight a champion. I just gave you several examples of fighters who've done that, and recently. And I can go back to James Toney, Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins. I can go back and do some more stuff, but I don't even want to go back. I just want to talk about right now in this day and time. Especially when you hear things like Roy Jones 2.0, The Matrix, generational talent, the phenom. I'm hearing all these different adjectives to describe this individual. I don't understand. You 30 something 40 or whatever. I don't know. I want to have a tune-up. No, you shouldn't. Because you are that good according to the propaganda that's being put out there. Did you get what I'm saying? So, Virgil Ortiz you ain't fought a champion yet. Not one champion. Someone, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, some of these guys, So like Boots, he did be standing on the unified, got the email belt with one IBL. But when you moving up to 154, you should go right at the champion. Go at Bachron. As great as you is, according to what your fans say, and according to what your YouTube channel say, and according to what boxing insiders say, because you got examples of guys who are not supposed to be as good as you that are doing the total opposite of what you're doing when I move up, I'm going directly at the champion. So I just want to see Boots do that. I want to see Boots do that. He said Boots for the former champion of Jamal. Yeah, but he didn't fight the champion. A former champion and a champion is two different things. A former champion is someone that used to be a champion. That had the belt, don't have it anymore. You know what I mean? A current champion is someone who currently has the belt. That doesn't count. When Boots beat Jamal, when Virgil Ortiz beat Jamal, guess what? Did Virgil Ortiz walk away with a title? No. All right, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.